Life has a way of throwing curveballs, doesn't it? One moment you're cruising along, feeling confident and in control, and the next, you're hit with an unexpected challenge, a setback, or a wave of disappointment that threatens to knock you off your feet entirely. It's in these moments, when the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders, that you truly discover what you're made of. But what if you could approach these difficulties not just with grit, but with a profound sense of inner calm and an unshakable spirit? What if there was a way to not just survive, but to truly thrive amidst the chaos? For centuries, Japanese culture has cultivated a rich tapestry of philosophical concepts and everyday practices that offer a powerful blueprint for building just such an unbreakable spirit. These are just abstract ideas. They are deeply ingrained ways of seeing the world, of interacting with ourselves, and of navigating the inevitable ups and downs of existence. They offer not a shield against hardship, but a profound internal compass that guides you through the storm, allowing you to emerge not unscathed, but stronger, wiser, and more deeply rooted. Today, we're going to explore 10 of these transformative Japanese mindsets, each a stepping stone on the path to cultivating an unyielding inner strength, a spirit that simply cannot be broken. Let's begin with Wabi-Sabi, a concept that encourages us to find beauty in imperfection and transience. In a world obsessed with flawlessness and eternal youth, Wabi-Sabi invites us to pause and appreciate the worn, the weathered, the asymmetrical, and the impermanent. Think of an old wooden gate, its paint peeling, its surface softened by years of sun and rain. Rather than seeing decay, Wabi-Sabi sees character, a story etched into its very being. When applied to our lives, this means embracing our own imperfections, our unique quirks, and the inevitable changes that life brings. It means understanding that life isn't about achieving a static state of perfection, but about flowing with its natural rhythms, accepting the cracks and rough edges that make us who we are. When a plan falls apart, or a project doesn't go exactly as envisioned, Wabi-Sabi prompts us to look for the inherent beauty in the unexpected outcome, the lesson in the deviation, or the quiet elegance in the less than perfect result. It's about finding peace not despite the imperfections, but precisely because of them. Closely related to Wabi-Sabi is the art of Kintsugi. This is the ancient Japanese practice of repairing broken pottery with lacquer dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. Instead of hiding the breakage, Kintsugi highlights it, making the repair a beautiful and integral part of the object's history. The philosophy here is incredibly potent. Your scars, your moments of being broken, are not something to be ashamed of or concealed. They are testaments to your resilience, unique markers of your journey, and they can make you even more beautiful and valuable than before. When life delivers a shattering blow, leaving you feeling fragmented, Kintsugi teaches us to collect those pieces, to mend them with care, and to see the mended lines not as flaws, but as radiant evidence of healing and strength. It's about acknowledging that you've been through something difficult, that you've been put back together, and that the process of repair has added a unique brilliance to your spirit. Your past struggles become a source of profound beauty and wisdom, not a burden to carry in silence. Next, we delve into Ikigai, a concept often translated as your reason for being or the reason you wake up in the morning. It's about finding a sense of purpose and meaning in your daily life, something that fuels your passion and brings you joy. When life feels like a relentless uphill battle, Having a clear Ikigai can be an anchor, providing direction and motivation even when everything else feels uncertain. It's not necessarily about a grand, world-changing ambition, but can be found in simple, consistent actions. The joy of creating, the satisfaction of helping others, the dedication to a craft, or even the simple pleasure of tending a garden. To discover your Ikigai, ask yourself, what do I love? What am I good at? What does the world need? And what can I be paid for? The intersection of these questions often reveals your unique purpose. Even when external circumstances are challenging, connecting with your Ikigai gives you an internal drive, a deep well of motivation that helps you persevere and find meaning even in difficult times. It shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what truly matters to you. Then there is Kaizen, the philosophy of continuous improvement through small, incremental changes. In our fast-paced world, we often feel pressured to make dramatic transformations overnight, to achieve perfection instantly. When we fail to meet these unrealistic expectations, discouragement can quickly set in. Kaizen offers a gentler, more sustainable path. It teaches that consistently making small, almost imperceptible improvements day after day eventually leads to monumental progress. If you're struggling with a major setback, the idea of fixing everything can be paralyzing. Kaizen encourages you to ask, what is the absolute smallest thing I can do today to move forward? Maybe it's sending one email, organizing one small corner of your desk, or taking a 5-minute walk. These tiny steps, consistently applied, build momentum, foster discipline, and prevent burnout. They instill a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small, and remind you that even when life feels stagnant, you are always capable of growth and positive change. It's about progress, not perfection, and finding strength in the steady accumulation of small victories. When faced with truly insurmountable obstacles, the Japanese concept of shikata ganai offers a powerful lesson in acceptance. This phrase translates roughly to, "It cannot be helped," or "Nothing can be done about it." It is not a call to resignation or apathy, but rather a profound acknowledgement of what is beyond our control. There are certain things in life that simply happen, events that are outside our sphere of influence, and circumstances that we cannot change, no matter how much we wish we could. Holding on to anger, frustration, or a desperate need to control the uncontrollable only prolongs suffering. Shikata ganai encourages us to recognize these boundaries, to release the futile struggle against what is inevitable, and to redirect our energy towards what is within our power to change or influence. It's about letting go of the need for things to be different and finding peace in accepting reality as it is, allowing you to conserve your precious mental and emotional resources for constructive action where it truly matters. This acceptance is not surrender. It is a strategic redirection of energy. Following this acceptance, we often need the strength to endure, which brings us to Gaman. Gaman is about enduring with patience, perseverance, and dignity in the face of adversity. It's not about passive suffering, but about actively and stoically bearing the unbearable, maintaining inner strength and self-control even when external circumstances are dire. Imagine a bamboo stalk bending but not breaking in a strong wind, or a person quietly continuing their daily tasks despite immense personal hardship. Gaman is about cultivating a deep well of inner fortitude, a quiet resilience that allows you to weather the storm without complaint or public display of distress. It involves self-restraint and a commitment to carrying on, knowing that difficulties are temporary and that your capacity to endure is greater than you might realize. When life feels overwhelming, Gaman reminds us that we possess an innate ability to persevere, to find strength in our quiet resolve, and to face challenges head-on with an unwavering spirit. Knowing that this period of enduring will eventually pass, it's a testament to the power of the human spirit to withstand and overcome. As we navigate life's highs and lows, the concept of mono no aware offers a gentle, poignant perspective. This beautiful phrase describes an empathetic sadness or a gentle melancholy at the ephemeral nature of beauty and life itself. It's the bittersweet feeling you get when watching cherry blossoms fall, knowing their beauty is fleeting, or when reflecting on a cherished memory that can never be truly recreated. Mono no aware isn't about wallowing in sorrow. Rather, it's about appreciating the transient beauty of moments, understanding that joy and sorrow are inextricably linked, and that the very impermanence of things makes them precious. When life throws difficulties your way, Mono no aware helps you embrace the full spectrum of human emotion, allowing you to feel sadness or loss without being consumed by it. It reminds you to cherish the fleeting moments of happiness, to find beauty even in passing experiences, and to understand that change is a fundamental part of existence. This perspective cultivates a deeper appreciation for life's moments, both bright and dim, fostering a profound sense of peace with the cyclical nature of being. In a world that constantly encourages comparison, the wisdom of Ubai-tori provides a much-needed antidote. Ubai-tori refers to the unique blooming patterns of 4 different trees: the cherry, sakura, plum, ume, peach, momo, and apricot, anzu. Each blooms in its own season, at its own pace, and with its own distinct beauty. The core message is simple yet profound. Don't compare yourself to others. Just as a plum tree doesn't try to bloom like a cherry blossom, you shouldn't measure your progress, your achievements, or your worth against someone else's timeline or path. When life feels like a race you're losing, Ubai-tori gently reminds you that your journey is unique. You have your own season to bloom, your own challenges to overcome, and your own unique strengths to cultivate. Comparing yourself to others often leads to feelings of inadequacy, resentment, or unnecessary pressure. By focusing on your own growth, your own pace, and your own unfolding, you free yourself from external pressures and cultivate a deep sense of self-acceptance and inner peace. Your strength lies in being authentically you, in your own time, in your own way. Then we have Ichigo Ichie, a powerful reminder to cherish every single moment as a unique, unrepeatable encounter. This phrase translates to one time, one meeting, and it originates from the Japanese tea ceremony, where each gathering is treated as a once-in-a-lifetime event. In our busy lives, it's easy to rush through experiences to be physically present but mentally elsewhere, constantly planning the next thing or dwelling on the past. Ichigo Ichie urges us to be fully, completely present in the now. When you're facing difficulties, it's particularly vital to practice this. It means truly listening to a friend, fully appreciating a simple meal, or noticing the beauty in your surroundings, even if your mind is preoccupied with worries. By embracing Ichigo Ichie, you cultivate a profound sense of gratitude and awareness, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. It helps you extract the most meaning and joy from every interaction and every experience, building a reservoir of positive moments that can sustain you through tougher times. Each moment is a gift, and treating it as such builds a spirit rich with appreciation and presence. Finally, let's consider Hara Hachi Bu, a principle often associated with eating until you are 80% full. While literally about mindful eating, its philosophical application extends far beyond the dinner table. It encourages moderation, the practice of leaving a little space, and avoiding overconsumption in all areas of life. Metaphorically, this means not overloading yourself with too many commitments, too much information, too much worry, or too much emotional baggage. When life is challenging, our natural inclination might be to try and fill up on distractions, or to take on more in an attempt to regain control. Hara Hachibu suggests the opposite. Leave a little room. Don't push yourself to your absolute limit. Give yourself space to breathe, to rest, to process. It's about recognizing the point of optimal satisfaction and stopping just before excess, whether that's with work, social engagements, or even internal thought patterns. By practicing moderation and creating space in your life, you prevent burnout, cultivate clarity, and maintain a sense of balance that strengthens your ability to handle whatever comes next. It's a powerful lesson in self-care and sustainable living, ensuring your inner reserves are never completely depleted. These 10 Japanese mindsets, Wabi-Sabi, Kintsugi, Ikigai, Kaizen, Shikata ga nai, Gaman, Mono no aware, Ubaitori, Ichigo Ichie, and Hara Hachibu, are not just abstract concepts. They are practical, deeply ingrained ways of living that, when embraced, can profoundly transform your approach to life's inevitable challenges. They don't promise a life free of struggle, but they offer a pathway to navigating those struggles with grace, resilience, and a profound sense of inner peace. They teach us to find beauty in imperfection, to embrace our scars as badges of honor, to discover our purpose, to make continuous small improvements, to accept what we cannot change, to endure with dignity, to appreciate the fleeting nature of existence, to walk our own unique path, to cherish every moment, and to live with mindful moderation. Cultivating an unbreakable spirit isn't about being impervious to pain or never experiencing setbacks. It's about developing the internal resources, the philosophical framework, and the daily practices that allow you to bend without breaking, to heal and grow stronger from every challenge. It's about understanding that true strength comes not from avoiding difficulty, but from facing it head-on with wisdom, patience, and a deep appreciation for the journey itself. Begin today by consciously integrating just one or two of these mindsets into your daily life. Observe how your perspective shifts, how your inner strength grows, and how you start to perceive the challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for deeper understanding and profound personal growth. Your spirit is capable of incredible resilience. It's time to unlock its full, unbreakable potential.